And here we go.
What is up, everybody? My name is Mike from the Super Wheeler Bros, and today we have got some very, very potentially crazy spoiler news for The Walking Dead's mid-season finale. I debated heavily and thought long and hard whether or not I wanted to make this video or not, and it seems like it's something that would lead to more discussion than simply spoiling a part of the show. So here I am to kind of give my opinion as to what this potential spoiler would have as far as the ramifications for the show going forward. We did this similarly to the season 6 finale about Negan and his appearance, and exactly what that appearance and how that ended the season pushed the show going forward, and how we felt about that ended up really dictating just how poorly last season was executed. And this is crazy. Now keep in mind, before I get into anything, this is about a major character death, so if you don't want to know about this, click away now. But this is first and foremost an unsubstantiated and unconfirmed rumor. It is basically the conclusion over at the Spoiling Dead fans locked website, their locked group. This is basically what they've come to the conclusion of from all the evidence that they have been given and what they've seen in the premiere. So I'm going to go ahead and read some passages that they discussed here and some of the evidence, and then we're going to talk about exactly what that's going to do going forward. So here's your last chance. If you do not want this to be potentially spoiled for you, go ahead and click away. If you're still with us, here we go. Tracking right now, and it should not be taken as hard fact, but it's already a theory that has been floating around given the way that the premiere and the visions that Rick had in the beginning of the premiere have played out. It seems as though we will be losing our favorite hat-wearing, pudding-eating, can't-stand-the-house, beloved Carl during the mid-season finale. And it may be time to say goodbye to the one-eyed Wonder Kid. And this is how that conclusion was reached. We know that the mid-season finale will involve a huge battle at Alexandria. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that are around the Walking Dead set in the area, drones flying overhead. We know that set pictures are taken so that we know a lot of who and what and where the filming is taking place with actors and crew and everything. So, it is believed that he dies in the mid-season finale, with possibly his body being discovered and or the aftermath of his death occurring in episode 9. So far, there has been no corroboration in exactly how he dies. However, more than once, we were told that he struggles with someone and is possibly stabbed. So what do we do with this? We go back and check the filming information and match it against what we're being told. Here is what we know. Number 1. A series of several night shoots in Alexandria begins on 7/29 for episode 8. There was gunfire, yelling, explosions, fires, etc. Number 2. On 7/31, Carl is witnessed on the guard platform. Negan shows up, Carl gets down and goes to the gates. There is gunfire, and there is photo evidence that confirms Carl's presence. Number 3. There are more night battle shoots. Carl is the only main cast confirmed filming. On 8/2, most of the filming took place by Rick's house. Late at night, early AM, a couple of horrific screams were heard. At the time, it was speculated that it was Michonne. This is not confirmed. There is audio of the screams. Number 5, on 8/3, it was a mystery day. Assuming studio, there was nobody sighted outside. Number 6, on 8/4, there were more night shoots at the studio. Andy Lincoln was spotted near the studio. From 8/5 to 8/18, there was no filming. On 8/21, Rick was spotted near Alexandria's gates briefly, and there's photos of crew trucks. On 8/22, we had Carl and Michonne filming at Alexandria, morning studio filming. Number 10, from 8/23 to 8/28, there was Alexandria filming. Carl, Negan, Michonne, Rick were all confirmed via photos. Number 11, Chandler's last reported filming was on 8/28 at the Gin property, which is Alexandria. This would be for episode 9. Eyewitnesses reported that Carl's shirt was covered with blood and that he was struggling with someone on the ground. It was unclear who. Number 12, by 8/29, filming shifted away from Alexandria to multiple sites. As of this date, there has been no more Carl. Number 13, 10/16, Chandler made some suspicious social media posts, including posts on October 16th when he was in Los Angeles about how he doesn't know if he'll ever be as successful as he is right now, but, quote unquote, I'm glad I got this chance to help tell a story that actually impacts people, unquote. Now, when you add what was seen in the premiere, it's too significant to ignore. In the premiere, there were two future Ricks, Old Man Rick and Red-Eyed Rick. We believe, as others have theorized, that Red-Eyed Rick will be seen in a future episode and that this is where he will be mourning the loss of Carl and make the decision to let mercy prevail over his wrath, which was the big theme of the first episode. Keep in mind that this is the quote uttered by the Middle Eastern man at the gas station when Carl approaches. This is likely Siddiq from the comics. There is a casting call that corresponds with this theory. The fact that Rick utters this quote tells us that he will interact with Siddiq in the show and that this is in fact a scene from a future episode where Rick has suffered a tragic loss. There was significant foreshadowing in the future as far as Carl is concerned, his mercy towards Siddiq in providing him food. So there you have it. That is the entire post that Kate Miller posted on the Spoiling Dead Fans forum site, their closed site. But wow, if that is true, and there has been theories that the reason that both Carl and Michonne look unaged and both Judith and Rick are aged is because this is a dream sequence and Michonne and Carl are actually dead. That is a very interesting theory. But it seems as though with Carl not being on filming and on set anymore, that actually has some merit that Carl might die. And I gotta tell you, that is something that I definitely did not see coming in the slightest, if this is true. And given the line that Michonne speaks, and just how big of a part, it's almost more Carl's story than Rick's in the comics at this point. And maybe the big interaction between Negan and one of Rick's children won't be Carl, because maybe it'll be Judith, as Judith is not alive in the comic books. We're going to have to see how all this plays out. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about Carl going. I know a lot of people don't like Chandler Riggs as Carl, and they don't like how he's been on the show. They think he's annoying. I am definitely not one of those people. I absolutely love this character, and it's going to be hard to say goodbye if that's what happens. As far as speculation on how it goes, I don't know. Maybe he takes Laurie's heroic death where he's protecting Judith, only obviously he doesn't fall on her and kill her. I really don't know. There's so much speculation. I just thought that maybe I could start the conversation here on the channel and perhaps get your guys' opinions. Now, obviously, we want to be respectful in the comments for anyone's theories. So if you guys do want to talk about it, of course, put your comments in the comment section below. Theories, everything. I want to hear them. I want to see what you guys think. I also definitely want to be able to reply to you guys and have a really good discussion about this. This could be completely false. It is an unsubstantiated rumor. We don't know for sure. There is no confirmation from anywhere. But all of the evidence points to this happening. And it is some serious ramifications. This is one of the major players. This is akin to Rick or Daryl or even Michonne going at this point. The Grimes family has been at the forefront of this show since the first episode. And this will have a huge impact on Rick. I don't even know how he would react. I mean, Carl has been the reason that Rick has kept going this entire time. Now, how could you possibly explain, unless it's just keeping in mind the people that Glenn were, the people that Carl were, that Rick wouldn't kill Negan from this act? I just don't know how you explain that. But I am very interested in seeing how it plays out. Guys, tell me what you think of this theory in the comments below. I am extremely intrigued by what this could bring and what you guys' thoughts might be. And obviously, I'm not going to link this because the Spoiling Dead fans have had a bunch of trouble. That's why they have their closed Facebook group. So if you want to search them out, that is entirely up to you. It is a Facebook group only. You guys have to do that. You have to submit your membership. They will approve it or disapprove it. I thought it was too big of a story, to talk about. So do not post this. Don't be a dick. Don't post this everywhere for all to see. Do not do that. If you do that, you're a jerk. You're a dick. You're an ass. Don't do that. Spoilers suck. So only those who seek them out should be discussing this. Okay? So obviously, do your due diligence. Don't be that guy. Don't post things anywhere. Keep the discussion here on this video. Okay? I may start doing videos discussing spoilers each week. If you guys really enjoy this video, I will definitely do that for you. So let me know what you guys want in the comments below. Guys, if you enjoy this type of video and you want to see more of this on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It makes things easier for me to produce, and it does show me that you guys are really enjoying the content, and it motivates me to continue to do so. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. My name is Mike from the Super Wheeler Bros, and as always, my friends, have yourselves a super week.